Is this Rasco and Disco beer review with me, Disco? Welcome to Thursday afternoon, a Thursday tipple, a little early evening chat, getting a quick live stream and beer review in before everybody else pops on. I'm imagining friends Raggy at 6 o'clock, so got a quick one to pop in and say hello, get on the live stream. Got just a quick little beer to be getting on with. Strange one, this one. Well, not strange, really. I've seen them all before. It's a Black IPA, Howard from Beer Brothers in Preston. Seen a little bit of chatter on the streams about Black IPAs. I see the hashtag Bipper come back. I don't think Bipper's ever went away myself. I don't know how you guys feel. Let us know in the comments what you think about Black IPAs. Are they a thing? Are they a good thing? Is it good to be mixing dark with pale in that way? Personally, I'm not so sure. I've never been a massive fan of them. I always try them because darker beers are very much my thing. Dark malts, roasted malts, anything like that in a beer is usually right up my street. What isn't so much right up my street, and as I've said these before on the streams, is hoppy pales. So to get a mixture of dark and hoppy pale is a very strange one for me. Good evening, Blue Nose. This is Disco. Exactly. Yeah, Rasco or Disco. Disco today. No Rasco yet. He hasn't quite. Yeah, well, everybody mixes us up because Rasco goes first. I can't see what's on the screen. I assume hashtag Disco's on the screen. But anyway, Harry, thanks for popping in. Just a quick one here. Got a Black IPA for you. It is nicely black. There's a little red tinge on the bottom there in this light. Decent creamy-ish looking head on it. As I'm saying, I like the dark and the roasty malts. Not a fan of the hoppier beers, so I'm always a bit unsure about bippers. I always try them though. I actually ordered this one almost by accident. It was in a mixed box of dark beers from Beer Brothers in Preston. So it came with the stouts and that I usually like. So it is a dark beer. So, well, got to be tried. Watching a video on bippers yesterday from the Craft Beer channel explaining what Black IPAs are. I'm still none the wiser because I'm not that smart. I just drink the beer. So here goes. Yeah, now you see, first of all, actually that's not too bad. There's definitely an aroma of a hoppier pale ale on it, on a hoppier IPA. This one apparently is brewed, I believe, with Sabro. Yep. Subtle chocolatey base complemented with juicy tropical flavours from dry hopping with Sabro. Comes in at 5.6%. Definitely smells that sort of tropical hop note. And I know it's going to tickle the old taste buds. But I'm diving in anyway because you've got to try these things. Just remembered, because this is a test event, a test live show, I can put the comments up on the screen. Thanks, Adam, and thanks for your comments earlier. Love a Black IPA. Cloudwater Birthday Pack Imperial IPAs were nice, but not Black IPAs. Now, you see, this is why I try and avoid things like this. I don't get involved in like the technicalities of it. And I know you know your stuff, and I know Harry from Blue Nose will know his stuff as well about it. So I sort of I just go with beers and what I can taste. And actually, this one's not too bad. It's not too mental on the hop. I sort of find it a bit confusing, the mixture of malts and hops. Oh, really, Adam? Beer Brothers, what have you thought of their other beers? I've had run-ins with them before. Now, you see, I've had a couple of orders from them. What I will say is, for the price, they've got some good deals on at the moment, and even before that, the price of the beers are pretty good. Website's pretty good, easy to use. Got a good range of beers on there. And the delivery was very good, no messing about. Got straight to me. The other beers I've had of theirs, I love the names. I love the names on there. Some of their beers. I had the Simply Red Ale. That was very nice. I thought quite smooth red ale. Sometimes red ales can be a bit kind of prickly, a little bit rough around the edges. But I really enjoyed that one. I have got questions for you about Beer Brothers, but I might ask that as a more private message, to be fair, rather than in the public forum. But the beers I had the Hefeweizen and the Dunkelweizen recently. I didn't do a review of the Dunkelweizen, but I liked it so much, I got another order in this week, and a couple of the other ones I've missed out on. I'd love to know that story about what runnings you had with them. Again, that goes with the questions I've got. But the beers I found perfectly drinkable, really enjoyable. I've got a few others still to get through. I got them in. I think in the new year they had like a January sales going on. I still haven't got around to reviewing, and this is another one of my problems. I've got a lot of beers in. I'm more addicted to buying beers than I am drinking beers at the moment. Again, I've said it before, this drinking at home, it's sort of like I don't really get onto it. And I have these kind of nerves about going live and doing reviews and stuff like that. But I don't drink the beers, so they're all sitting in the stash. But I will get round to them, and that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get into this YouTube live stuff. Obviously, we do the Saturday show on Instagram. I know not everybody's on Instagram. Cheers for that, Adam. We'll have a wee chat with that after the event later on. So yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, so I've got to get my stash down. I've got far too many beers in the stash, and I keep saying about not drinking and spending too much money that I haven't actually got. It's not my money anymore, it's government money now, but there you go. As for this one, yeah, it's a black IPA. Perfectly good example of the type. It's got that hoppiness to it that you expect from a black IPA. There is it's not particularly heavy on the maltiness, I don't think. I don't get so much roasty malts on it. There's definitely that hoppiness. I don't know enough about Sabro to know what it should be tasting like. That tastes more like Citra to me, but I guess they're very similar hops. It's drinkable. You know, I always say I hate that initial big hop bitter taste that hits the taste buds on the back of the throat. I always get into it. I'd always drink it. Wouldn't drink too many of them. But if I'm going to be calling myself a beer reviewer, and I try not to, you've got to try all sorts. And I enjoy trying all sorts. Yeah. Ordered more beer today. Still have a load of beer in stock. Well, I ordered more beer yesterday, in fact, a bit last minute. Got some beers coming from North Wales. This is a bit of an exclusive for you because the live stream show we're doing on Instagram on Saturday night involves a good friend of the channel who recently has moved to North Wales, and he's found the North Wales beer scene to be quite interesting, and much more plentiful than he actually thought. He moved into a place up the end of the road from a brewery. We're not focusing on that one, but I ordered some beers yesterday, and hopefully, at least one of the orders is coming in tomorrow. I hope, fingers crossed, I can feature them on the show. And just in case, I wandered down to my local bottle shop just this afternoon, having given up looking locally for Harry's Dragon Soup. I'm still on the hunt. I might just have to order that in next week because I really fancy having a go at that, having seen Harry do it. But yeah, I wandered down to my local bottle shop and picked up 3 more beers and Sebastian Hobday beers I really wanted. I haven't even posted about that yet. But there you go. Yeah, more beer. There's just so much out there at the moment. And so much, like I say, I order stuff by just beers I want to try, beer names, something I have some kind of connection with or think is going to make a good review. So, yeah, I've got more beer in. Maybe if I try and do these, maybe if I try and slip these early afternoon beer reviews in, it's a good way of getting through them, good way of talking about beer, good way of connecting with you guys, other beer reviewers, and see what we. Well, there you go. Funnily enough, Wild Horse was exactly the beer I've got. So I got a direct order from them. I don't think they're going to be here by. I got a notification to say they're coming in Monday. I did also pick up a couple of Wild Horse beers from the other order. So hopefully I'll be talking about them on Saturday. Yeah, I know. Dragon Soup, I found various places online. I was just trying not to do another delivery order. I spent so much money on delivering. I don't mind that it has to be done like that, but I saw on the website there was some stuff locally, so I need to get out and do a bit more walking out and about, exercise and whatnot. So I wandered around to a couple of. Oh yeah, that's a point. I wandered around to a couple of off licenses in my area that I don't normally go to because it was on the website and they said they had them. And I was chatting to one of the young ladies behind the counter and asked her about it. And she said she hadn't heard of it, but she looked it up on the till and went, "Oh, they sound nice." Oh, so I think she's getting some in for me. So I've got to wander back down there next week and like completely like off just me saying what they were and her looking them up and the term alcoholic energy drink, she I think is getting some in. So I wanted to back down the next week and see if that's the case. It's only half a mile down the road, so I might have found a location for Dragon Soup in London. I've heard. I saw another review the other day, yesterday on it. Booze House Tales did a review. It does a Whack It Wednesday, so he likes a big drink on a Wednesday afternoon. And he had a friend who was doing a review on his channel about Dragon Soup, but they had the big 15% tangerine one, which might be a step too far for the first introduction for Dragon Soup. But anyway, if they don't come through next week, I will look at getting some in on the orders. I've seen various places online, beer supermarket, maybe get them from there. But if not, I'll check out, like say, Gold Acre Wines. That's good. Always happy to take good tips and advice on where to get beers. The only trouble with tips and advice on where to get beers, if I go on that website, there's going to be some other stuff I want to order, and I'm gonna end up spending twice as much. But that's the nature of the beast, I guess. I guess that's the nature. Stop moaning about money, Disco, you idiot. Yeah, there's a great area around there for beers. Polly's, Rasco's done a few Polly's beers because he can get them in his local bottle shop. I think they're in mine down the road as well, but I haven't quite got into Polly's yet. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you for popping in live. Always good to have somebody to talk to, so it's just not me talking to myself. I'm quite good at talking to myself, whether I make any sense or not. I'm going to toddle off, bung on some food, assuming that Raggy's coming on at 6 o'clock. If you're watching this back afterwards, thanks very much for looking in. I've been Disco of Rasco and Disco Beer Review. This has been Beer Brothers of Preston, Lancashire. Howard, a 5.6% Black IPA. This has been Disco of Rasco and Disco Beer Review. Cheers. Believe enough to lose control.